6 days after right-wing activist Yehuda Glick was shot in Jerusalem, our correspondent Shapira paid a visit to the Temple Institute, an exhibition center dedicated to the rebuilding of the Third Temple, where Glick used to work as a manager.
The vision of a third Jewish temple which would be rebuilt on the Temple Mount is apparently more real than it seems. At least if you ask the managers of the Temple Institute, a non-profit organization that aims, as they put it, to rekindle the flame of the Holy Temple through education and also to bring about the rebuilding of the temple in our times, even before the Messiah arrives.
The dream of rebuilding the temple, of course, is 2,000 years old. That's when the temple was destroyed. And so the dream of rebuilding the temple predates Islam and predates the current structures on the Temple Mount.
The institution exists from 1987 and contains 3 large rooms filled with vessels and artworks especially designed for the future temple, according to descriptions from the Bible. Recently, the institute reclaimed media attention after its former manager, right-wing activist Yehuda Glick, was shot last week by a Palestinian extremist. Today, Yitzhak Reuven of the Temple Institute says he and his colleagues do not feel safe exhibiting their faith on the Temple Mount.
In recent months, in the past year, wherever we go, we are followed and harassed and hounded by people, and the police do a very, very, very minimal job of really preventing us from being in any kind of danger.
Over the years, this topic has been a source of dispute between Arabs and Jews. In 1990, the Temple Mount Faithful movement laid the cornerstone for the third temple in Temple Mount. In so doing, they sparked the worst riots for that period, which was in any way a tense time. However, Reuven believes that the rebuilding of the third temple can be done in a peaceful manner.
If it's not a project and an idea and a vision that the entire world can embrace, then what is it?
Some may see the Temple Institute only as a colorful and amusing site dedicated to the history of the Jewish people. But perhaps this is one of the keys to understanding the argument between Jews and Arabs over the Temple Mount, a ticking bomb waiting to explode. Shapira, I24 News, Jerusalem.
Our own Shapira.